Here are two key FANWAL product features that could be a game changer on your next HVAC project. Okay, so we're standing next to a FANWAL fan cube. FANWAL is a registered trademark of Nortek Air Solutions, and it's a name for when you have more than one of these cubes in a wall or a grid. Sometimes there's two of them. Up to 20 plus of these fan cubes makes up a FANWAL. You commonly hear the term fan array, which is a generic term in the field. Okay, so the two key features I wanted to talk about is one, the near zero system effect backdraft damper. So it's important when you have multiple fan cubes in a wall that you have some way to isolate the fan airflow when the fan's off. So if you could imagine another module sitting next to this one, if this fan was running and this one was not, and there was no way to restrict the airflow into this fan, you would get backdraft air through the fan that's not on, and we don't want that. We want all the air to run through the fan that is running. So what's typically done in the field is you put a control damper on the inlet of the fan. The only issue with that is it does have a static pressure drop associated with it. It can be anywhere from 0.1 to 0.5 inches of static pressure. Okay, so Nortek spent a lot of time and money engineering a backdraft damper, and it has a few key features to it. One is it doesn't need to be controlled. It just works off of pressure, and if you were able to feel these, you could see they simply and easily glide and change position with the airflow. The other thing is it has near zero or unmeasurable effect on the fan system because due to its almost absolutely zero pressure drop. Okay, so the other key feature I wanted to point out is what Nortek calls the coplanar silencer. So you can see the inside of the cube is lined with this perforated aluminum. Behind that is acoustic insulation. What that does is it gives you up to an 18 dB reduction in noise, which is pretty significant when you're talking about a fan system, especially when you get into these larger built-up systems. Okay, the three engineering attributes of the coplanar silencer, which are a huge help when you're trying to design a system, is one, space. If you normally install a sound attenuator in the ductwork or in a built-up air handler, it takes up an enormous amount of room. You can see this adds no space to your project at all. The other engineering attribute that I really like is the closer to the source of sound that you treat the sound, the better. Okay, so you can see this is right here where the sound is coming from the fan. So that's another engineering attribute that I really like. The third is you get no system effect issues from this. Sound attenuators can have a significant pressure drop depending on how large they are due to the attenuation that you require on your project.